What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to take a look at 1984 Autobot Hound, which is a Scout, from the reissue line called the Collection Reissue from Takara. Without further ado, cue the intro. Hound enjoys his time on the beautiful Earth more than he ever did on the cold, war-torn home planet of the Transformers, Cybertron. Even though he'll forever be a Cybertronian in his laser core, he yearns to be an organic human and live the rest of his years on Earth. In his current Jeep mode, the machine gun is actually a hollow emitter that Hound uses to send images to the Autobots back at the Ark. This mode also comes with a spare tire and a gas can. So, as we've already stated, he has a Jeep. This is a machine gun. Now, this machine gun is actually detachable. It's just pegged in. And it does articulate up and down. And because it's in a peg hole, it can rotate. So, this hollow emitter, I keep on calling it a machine gun, but oh well. And the Hound, the Hound? What the heck am I saying? And the spare tire, that's what I want to go with, is also just pegged on. As far as the gas can, which would peg into this hole right here, I unfortunately have lost it, mainly because it's so small that, yeah, and it's also a darker color that I think it just went into the ether pretty much. So he does roll really good. Right now I have the table set up weird, but you know, he can roll really good. Which can be an issue if you want to display him in this mode on a shelf, and the shelf isn't like level enough. So you might have to put like a barrier in the front or else the back tires just so it won't roll off. Because honestly, I have this on the top of one of my 5-tier plastic shelves. Because I've done away with all my wooden shelves, and the thing is that because of that, he's on the top shelf on the display options, because I put everybody in alphabetical order and by function. Well, sub-team technically, but anyway, the thing is that he does tend to roll off and bounce around on the floor. He is never broken, but because of one of the bouncing offs, the gas can has been lost. Anyway, comparisons. Here he is with the previous review of Hoist. So, Hoist is a larger vehicle. So, this isn't like the best, but he is kind of small for being like your mid-sized class. So, there's that. Here, let's compare him with someone maybe a little more applicable for his size. And this will be the next review, but I got him handy. So here he is with Ironhide. And so here's Ironhide. And here is the sides. Oh, it keeps rolling. So they are kind of comparable in all honesty. It's just that this guy kind of has more of the bulk. But essentially, in robot mode is definitely where the difference is. I'm not going to show you the difference with this guy again because I'm kind of saving that for later. But just know he is going to be a lot shorter than your standard 1984 Autobot. Alright, to transform him, we remove the hollow emitter gun. We remove the spare tire. Now we come to the back end. We flip it forward. Like so. Then we take these seats, push them up, and collapse them onto themselves. Like so. And that's going to lock the feet in place. Which is going to be really good for stability. Then we come to the sides. Oh, okay. So I was holding on to the head, which was pushing pressure on this hinge. So you just want to pull it as far as it would go down. Then you rotate these side panels, like so. Then you take these tires, bring them down, like so. And that'll in turn bring out the hands. Then you rotate this all the way around. Then that reveals the head. And then you take this panel back here. Take this panel back here. And then just lower it onto his back. So, once again, let's get him back around so you guys can actually see it this time. So, alright. So, you extended the waist, rotate these down. Okay. Now you rotate these down and that'll eject the arms. It's on a really cool transformation thing. All it is just like a piece of plastic up here molded in, and it's on a curve, so it pushes these out as you rotate them back. And then you bring the chest down, come to the back, lower the windshield. The head's already popped out due to the transformation. And then you lower the arms, like so. Then you take and bring in this thing. Now this is actually two separate pieces. It is the hollow emitter, or else, yeah, I think it's another. It's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this hollow emitter, just more robust. And then he's got a missile in here. He comes with like 3 of them, I believe. So, and that just slides onto this hollow, like squared off area on his shoulder. That just slides on in, and that slides in really good. And then you take his rifle, kind of looks like that. And then what I like to do, instead of putting it in his hand correctly like this, where he will never be able to shoot anyone, I just understing it because there's holes in the bottom of his hands, unlike a lot of the Transformers. So you just take it in like that and bring it down, and then he can shoot it underslung, essentially, like a version of a Gatling gun. So, here he is in robot mode. For comparisons, here he is with Hoist. Oh, Hoist is like really big now. There we go. And there he is with Hoist. And taking place of Ironhide is my first, well, not my first G1 review, but the first of the, like, legit Autobots. And the most standard size class, which is Blue Streak. And as you can tell, Blue Streak is even bigger than Hound still. So, there is that. So, the reason why I didn't use Blue Streak to begin with was because I didn't think about Blue Streak. So, and he was in another room. So, for articulation, as you can see, I can bring up the arms and bring it back down, and that is legit it. There's nothing in the head. It wouldn't be able to move even if it wanted to, because of it being a cutout there, and that's going to prevent any kind of movement except for like a wiggly motion. What you could do, if you absolutely want to, is like create like heel spurs and bring these down, and then you could just have ankle rotation. Woohoo! So, like, that's not really going to do much when he's pretty much stagnant, but there he is in his robot mode. Hound is equipped with a shoulder-mounted hollow projector, and that the core can be launched if needed, which he has 3 cores, and becomes a powerful EMP bomb. The solid emitter rifle, which is what he's holding, that can be either projected various types of light ammo, or he can use it in conjunction with a shoulder-mounted projector to create vast maps that let you literally walk on. In all honesty, I do love playing with this figure, though due to the transformation he has very stubby arms, and I fear for the longevity of the Jeep's window, due to it being clear plastic. Well, I've been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys. This has been Hound, and we'll catch you next time.